sees the Miss Noel Cannery, Steve David, Miss Vaughn's with Scott Pierce, Fluger Honda, Jimmy King at the wheel. And on the outside, it'll be Pico American Dream with Dave Vilwalk, and Mark Tate is the pace boat in the Smokin' Joes.
That should put the action to the outside of the course as they take the green flag. They're underway. Mark Tate right off the bat is going to set the pace, but look at Vilwalk coming up in the blue boat on the inside.
Look at that shot from our Labatt Blue Eye in the Sky. On the outside on the left, it is Mark Tate taking the lead away from the Pico American Dream at the apex of the first turn. But again, the lead changes hands as Pico American Dream now, with a short way around the course, comes out first.
Pico American Dream has already sewed up the championship for the season, but now there's battles all over the field. Look at this one for third, now back up to first. This is where, to the crowd on the shore, it looks like one hydroplane, and it's actually two. They go hard into the turn. Look at the other rooster tail throw up high as they hang it on the hooks. Pico American Dream taking the lead. But Smokin' Joe's is not backing off at all. Mark Tate sees his target, and he's taking aim.
As we look at the boat on the right, the blue boat, that is the backup hull for Pico American Dream. They damaged hull number 1 in San Diego, tested this hull again. Oh, Jimmy King in the Fluger Honda seems to be out of the race. But now back to the leaders with a Zodiac lap speed of 147 miles an hour for Pico American Dream, 144 for Smokin' Joe's. Now, as I was saying, the Pico American Dream, this is the backup hull. It has won 2 races this year, including the Gold Cup in Detroit, and they're down to their last engine. And this man is trying to become the first driver in many years to win 7 out of 10 races.
Well, he's going to have a battle to do it. And look at Steve David. He has now taken over 3rd place. He had a little bit of a battle going on there also. But up front, this is so rare at this point in the race to see 2 boats tying it up like they are now. Mark Tate in the predominantly yellow boat on the outside of the blue boat driven by Dave Vilwalk. And Vilwalk is just doing enough to hold Tate off. Tate sitting back about a boat length and a half, and there he goes, closing the gap again. Stephen David riding in 3rd place. He'll be happy with that. He's right up there with the pack. Scott Pierce, Miss Vaughn's, is out of the race apparently. He settled down in the water. No power to the boat.
Yes, and he's facing the wrong way, and there's a red flag because he's on the course. Now, did they complete 2 laps to make this official? We'll have to wait and see.
Well, Scott Pierce and the Miss Vaughn's is stopped in the water. No strobe, and he's not responding to the radio. The race red flag. It is going to be declared a heat, apparently. That's what we're getting. The rescue boat has been dispatched. Apparently, from what we're hearing, Scott Pierce rode up on a rooster tail. Jimmy King in the Fluger Honda boat is now getting power back to that boat, trying to head back in. But here's the result.
We haven't been able to find anybody who knows exactly what happened to you. The question is, are you sure what happened?
Yeah, I'm positive what happened, Steve. The T-Plus came out and the U8 came in. We went in the corner and everyone had, you know, there's 5 boats in the corner and there was 5 lanes there. We got to the second buoy before the exit pin, and all of a sudden 5 lanes became 4 lanes. I was right there with them when that happened, and it just put me up and over and barrel rolled me up over the top of the U8. And you know, it's pretty obvious what happened. I mean, the boat was facing going the opposite direction, and they didn't stop the race. So,
so you're sure you did roll clear over, huh?
Yeah, the boat went over. The boat's broke in half. It's hurt pretty bad.